Hi, Stuart Sutton at Agent Finder, where we combine artificial intelligence and human expertise, common sense if you will, to find the very best agent for your specific home. Communication is absolutely paramount in any service industry. You're not receiving a product that either works or doesn't work, that you're pleased with the way it works or not. You're getting service. And a big part of that service is the communication about the service you're receiving. It's absolutely crucial. In the real estate business, maybe more so than most industries. The biggest complaint against real estate agents is actually communication. As George Bernard Shaw says, the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Anybody who's been married is probably aware of that.
Oh.
As I said, the biggest complaint against agents is communication. I'll give you a quick example of what I would consider something that's not uncommon in real estate. I was manager of a large real estate office. Well, at the time it was large, 50 to 60 agents. That kind of pales in comparison to the size of real estate offices nowadays. But we had a very tight-knit group and a very aggressive, hardworking group of agents. Communication was one of the things we focused on. I had a seller call me and want to talk about their transaction and their agent. I, of course, agreed. But I had a conversation with the agent before they got there, and he thought everything seemed to be fine. He was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. Once the seller got there, they weren't aware that he was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. Running ads, exposing the home, following up leads, all the different things. He was not communicating with the seller. So the illusion that the communication was taking place was something that he had. Certainly, the seller was aware they weren't being communicated with. Well, the seller did agree to let the agent continue because he was working hard, but he did agree to improve his communication. And of course, we worked on that with him. It was especially important in the light of the fact that he was getting married in a few months. So we had a pretty serious conversation about communication and how important it was. So again, the number one complaint against agents is communication. And that has always been the case. I've been in the real estate business a long time, and that's pretty much always been the number one complaint. As a matter of fact, it's one of the major reasons that I started Agent Finder. Tired of hearing sellers say, well, we listed with this real estate agent, and then we never heard from them. To me, that's just an abysmal reflection on an industry. It's just really not what you want to see if you're part of any given industry. I've seen stats and tested stats that are true that when sellers have a sign in their front yard, buyers drive by and call the sign. Only 4 out of 10 times do they actually get a response. That's abysmal. Communication is absolutely critical in this type of relationship. So it's easy to test. You can pick up the phone and call a number on a sign, or go to the 800 number, or go to the web page, or go to the app. Whatever is being offered on the sign, test it and see if the agent responds to you. Pick up the phone and call the agent. It's very easy to test. Send them a text. Email is a little less dependable because if they've never gotten an email from you before, it may go to spam. But if you send an email and maybe send a text saying, hey, I sent you an email, that could do the job and show you how quickly people get back to you. Now, one thing I don't think I would do if you're actually testing it is to say, hey, I'm interested in listing my house. That's going to get you a call back quicker than just about anything else. So just leave a generic message and see when they get back with you. That's a great way to make sure that the communication you're going to get is going to be acceptable to you. Because if they're not communicating before you ever meet them, what's the communication going to be like after you start working with them? I hope that makes sense. I did put another video up here. This one has to do with experience. If you've already seen this video, there are lots of others on our channel. Each of them has to do with a different factor that is absolutely critical in how you can make sure that you're receiving the type of service and the type of results that you deserve. Remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Hope to see you on the next video.